Hello, it's Diane. If you watched the Craft With Me video that I did yesterday, then you saw me start working on these Daphne's Diary journals that I'm going to be gifting to people. I did complete them last night, but I was too tired to turn the camera on and talk, so I just finished them, sewed them together, and then figured I'd show them to you today. So this is the one you saw me working on mostly. I had some spools of this tool. It's not doing anything, so I decided to put it to use and tied the tool around the two little booklets that I made. So this is made with a Daphne's Diary cover, and I talked about it excuse me, sorry about that. I talked about the fact that I just punched this little birdie out with my 2-inch punch and put it on the front, and then covered up some writing here. And you can see part of the word diary there. I didn't cover that up. So I said I wanted to put a pocket on the inside, and this is a remnant of the masterboard that I made when I did the Wizard of Oz journals. So I put a piece on the front and a piece on the back. And because it's pretty busy, pattern on pattern, I put a plain shipping tag in there to kind of break it up, and I'll put some seam binding there. So here I just paper clipped this little journaling card on that I stamped onto a blank library card, catalog card. I didn't want to cover up the mushroom paper, so I just clipped this on so that there is room for journaling. And then on this side, you saw me put this journaling spot on, and I had already put the fabric flap on there, just because it's pretty. I stapled this little bit of Tim Holtz paper here with a little animal, probably animal rummy playing cards. And you saw me decorate these pages. I added the baker's twine to those tags. On this page I had stamped a little bunny, and it showed through, so I put a label on there that can be written on. There's the butterfly note paper that you saw me put on. I also stamped a little ducky and punched this out of the Daphne's Diary paper and glued it on the back to cover up where you could see the duck through it, and glued this arrow on. I added some journaling to the back of this little Daphne's Diary page. Added my pretty index card here. Oh, I'll probably have to put something on those strings. And again, I stamped a fox and covered it up with a label. I wanted a pocket on this page, but it is a busy page, and I really didn't want to cover up too much of the picture. So I found this chair in the magazine and kind of fussy cut it out, but I left blank, white spaces on it to make so it could be a nice solid pocket, and I just put a couple of tags inside. And it has the fabric sewn on the edge of the paper. Oh, that isn't covering a stamp. This is just a fox carved out of a watermelon. There I stamped a bird and covered it with some washi tape banners. You saw me do this page. This page is for you to draw spaces, or draw your own china pieces in the spaces. I thought that was cute. Or just use it for journaling. There's another little sticker there. And that's the end. Pretty simple, but fun, sweet book. And the second one, I just kind of followed the same pattern. You saw that I put this on there, and I didn't do anything to the back because it's so pretty by itself. Again, I have to add things to the tags that are in there, but I made some pockets for the front and the back. I love this picture, so I didn't want to cover that. But I put another journaling card on there. This one I glued on a piece of graph paper, and then it was kind of blending into the paper, so I doodled around the edges. There's a sticker from the magazine. And, this was cut from a scrap of this paper. I just thought he was so cute holding on to his little acorn. This is in the middle. I don't know if you can really read it from the other side, but it says 100 things I love. So the idea was to just write down a whole bunch of things that you love, but it can just be used for journaling. I have to put something in there. I used a piece of that stitchery illustration and as a tag or a pocket, so I have to put something in there, but the guest check is for journaling on also. This little bubble says memories. I stamped a bunny. I used the same stamps in this book. There's carved broccoli by the same artist that carved the watermelon. Amazing. This one, this was an illustration of a maid from the Daphne's Diary magazine, and I punched this out from the magazine. And then this is just a couple of paintings of maids, and I just folded it up and tucked it in there. Recipe card, and this one didn't have any space for journaling, so I attached that post-it note there. Here's a post-it, or it's kind of a post-it note. I don't know if it was sticky though. So just a little notepad. Here's the duck. Thought it was kind of funny that I decided to cut this, obviously from the article about maids, a feather duster to cover up the image of the duck. I wonder if they're his feathers. Poor ducky. Here's one of the pretty index cards. And a watermelon. Oh, this is just glued onto the back for journaling. So there's lots of room to write. There's the fox, and I covered him up with a label. Here's another little tuck spot from the stitchery illustration. I'll tuck something in there. Another sticker. Some fabric on the edge. Broccoli. Does it make you want to eat your vegetables? This was kind of mean. This girl is sleeping, and I put a to-do list on her page. Just let her sleep. Yeah, you can see 100 things I love here. A mushroom sticker. Here's another, the other side of that gorgeous illustration. And a tag. I'll take this out and put in some seam binding. So there you have it. These will be gifted to some of my friends, and thank you for watching. I'll be back. I have a couple more videos to do right now, so I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.